Live, 132 pounds. Jax Forrest in the red, taking on Seth Mendoza in the Tiger style. Black and gold with the red trim. He's in the green ankle band, and this is the 5th time, JD, these guys have wrestled in less than a year. Jax, yeah, that's a lot. Jax Forrest 3-1, and he's gonna look for an early takedown. He's gonna get it. Forrest takes a 3-0 lead, and now working on top on the edge, and they're out of bounds.
Ooh. That was close. That hand might have been in.
That was a wild situation there. Forrest and Mendoza have clearly been the class of this weight. Very fitting for them to make the finals. Forrest does have the 3 wins over Mendoza this year, but Mendoza did tech Jax Forrest at the US Open, and now Forrest working on top, looking maybe for a cradle. Oh, thinking assassin. And now Mendoza has the leg, and he's going to look to improve. He has that elbow too, and Mendoza looking for a reversal, going to settle for an escape. It's 3-1.
Right foot. Move your feet. You got to move those feet, Seth. Level change. Check your angles.
You got to watch for the slide by when you're wrestling Forrest. It's his go-to attack. You know it's coming. Few can stop it. And he has an interesting way, a lot of times, of setting it up. His carry is his other, or his dump. That move right there is his other go-to attack, and he'll use both to set up the other.
You just called it, JD. He just set up the carry, hit the slide by, and there's 3 more. Forrest up 6-1.
Normally a wrestler will have one setup. You know, he'll have 2 moves that he likes to hit, and only one sets up the other. Those both set up. Sometimes he'll go slide by, it doesn't work, so he goes carry. Sometimes he goes carry, it doesn't work, so he goes slide by.
One thing you know is Seth Mendoza not going to stop wrestling. He's up to his feet, trying to pressure in here. Short time left, and Jax Forrest going to take a 6-1 lead into the 2nd period. Yeah, you know, and it's funny to talk about Jax Forrest having his go-to attacks, because he also has this range of ways to score that are just, they're almost not wrestling moves. They're just things that Jax Forrest does that almost nobody else does.
He just gets himself in weird positions and he figures it out.
Yeah, and that's like, if his dump and his slide by are his top 2 attacks, then just, you know, making it up, it may be number 3. Forrest with a leg in, trying to go to work on top.
And you see Forrest there going almost complete grapevine with that left foot, wrapping the toe around the shin of Mendoza while hooking figure 4. And now Mendoza able to pick up the reversal, slip that right arm in. Took control.
6-3 now for Forrest. We'll see what Mendoza has on top. He's got some good pressure. Saw him put a really nice ride together in his semifinal match. And he's got both hands on a wrist underneath, and Forrest trying to fight that hand underneath. And now Forrest rolls through, and Mendoza on a leg.
Mendoza still technically in top here, on top.
And there is no drop down rule in high school wrestling. And look at this, Mendoza with a cradle. Forrest able to slip the head.
Hit the crowd go ooh for a second.
Forrest still trying to wrestle through this position. Mendoza still dropped down on the leg, still technically in the top position, and that foot coming to the outside, they're going to stop that every time. And now Forrest will get a reset on bottom. And you know, starting to say there's no drop down rule in high school wrestling, so you'll see these guys on a leg for, how long was that? 30 seconds? No stall call. Where in college that'd be a quick stall.
Very shortly after you win, you're in the high school division, girls or
Forrest with a switch, and there's the reversal.
Yeah, big reversal for Forrest. You feel like if Mendoza was going to win, he's going to need a turn. Forrest is probably going to win the takedown battle. He might give up 1 or 2, but probably just going to pick up more. You get a 4-point turn, though, and that really changes things up.
Yeah, absolutely. And that'll do it for the second period. 8-3. And Mendoza with now an opportunity. And what's he going to do?
Forrest going down.
Oh, Forrest going, yep.
And her opponent,
Where's your cross wrist? Attaboy. Keep going. We're gonna roll again.
from California, Clayton Valley, a senior, ranked 4th in the country.
Mendoza now going claw and
National champ.
spiral.
Junior national goals, freestyle Greco state champ.
Tight waist now for Mendoza.
Now you attack part.
And he's going to let Forrest go. So 9-3 and Forrest, nice little re-attack. Still on that leg. Mendoza shin whizzer and leg coming to the outside. Mendoza needs to get to his offense here. Minute 20 to go. Jax Forrest has had so much success, not just the high school level, but already at the senior level, 4th at the Olympic trials. Won the last chance Olympic trials qualifier. He's beaten NCAA champions. Man, what is this guy going to do at the next level? A lot of people are ready to find that out.
Ready to find out where he's going.
Yeah, me too. Oh my goodness. Nice little low-level attack. Mendoza tried to duck out of that situation and didn't give anything up. 40 seconds to go.
Keep on your offense. Lift the ankle when you're there.
Mendoza, seatbelt position across the body, now trades it for an underhook, and Forrest moving forward. Mendoza gets to the foot. Mendoza's going to try to finish, but Forrest kicks out, bear crawls his way around the mat, pulls his singlet down to his ankles, and Mendoza's still looking for a go behind. 15 seconds to go. Forrest almost to the foot. Mendoza clears it. 10 seconds left. Mendoza not done wrestling. There it is. Jax Forrest, another Super 32 belt. He's your champ at 132. On his birthday, Jax Forrest.
That's what they just said over the PA.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah, he celebrating a birthday, and it's not a bad way to do it.
No, absolutely not. I do want to give a shout out to Seth Mendoza. I feel like it might get lost, you know, in the history of high school wrestling, how consistent this guy